Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So this is part 2 of some simple cookie decorating ideas, and these cookies are a little bit more intricate than the last ones, but still pretty simple and pretty cute. So let's get started. For these cookies, I am starting out with a mitten, and I'm just taking some white cookie glaze and I'm going to outline the very top portion of this cookie and get it looking really nice and fill it in. And as usual, I'm just going to take my scribe tool and work that out a little bit, make sure my lines are clean and that there are no gaps in my glaze. And while my cookie is still wet, I'm just going to take some red color and make 2 lines going across the middle of my mitten. And using my scribe tool, I'm just going to swirl that up and down to make some kind of cute little pattern. I don't know what pattern this is. I just thought it was cute. And I'm going to let this dry for a couple of hours before I come on with the second color. And now I'm going to work on the wrist portion of my mitten, and I'm just going to fill this in with some red. And using my scribe tool once again, I'm just going to work that in really well and probably let this dry overnight before doing anything else to it. And here is an example of one that I had did earlier, the little peppermint in the middle. It is so cute. Moving on, we are going to be doing a reindeer cookie on a gingerbread base. I started out doing the nose first and forgot to record it. I'm so sorry, but I used a little bit of red cookie glaze and just made a dot on his nose, and I flipped him over upside down into a plate of red sanding sugar just to pat the sprinkles on, and it was that simple. And now I'm going to go ahead and begin with his antlers, and I'm going to start with some really chocolate brown cookie glaze for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and let these antlers dry for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to go ahead and start filling in my reindeer's face with a lighter chocolate brown color. And as always, I'm just going to use my scribe tool to work out my glaze and get it exactly the way I want it to look. And for the finishing touch, I'm just going to use some black pearls as his eyes. And here's an example of one reindeer that I had did earlier. I think they are so adorable. And moving on to our last cookie, we are going to be doing Frosty, and I'm going to start off by filling in his hat first. And as usual, I'm going to take my scribe tool and work out my glaze to get it just how I want it to look. And for a final touch of this hat, I'm just going to add a snowflake sprinkle, and I'm going to let this dry a few hours before adding on the white for his body. And I'm just going to fill in my cookie really well, and you don't have to worry about it looking perfect, you guys. You could always use your scribe tool to clean up later. And there we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and add in my pearl eyes, and I'm going to do this for the buttons too and let this dry overnight. So the next day I decided to take some Wilton edible markers and do a little squiggly nose in yellow. And then I went over that in red because I don't have orange marker. And I took a black Wilton edible marker as well to fill in his eyebrows and his cute little mouth. And that is it, you guys. 3 Still pretty simple and really cute Christmas cookies, and these guys are all ready to go and join a happy family for the holidays. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you try it out for yourselves, and once again I will catch you in the next one.